Nearly 30 years ago, a man named Hisham Al-Harun traveled to Taiwan in search of real Kung Fu. Nowadays this man is known as Jiang Yushan, Taiwan's master of monkey Kung Fu. Most notably, he is recognized for his exceptionally high skills in martial arts. He is the holder of Ho Chuan Men, the inheritor of the heritage of Taiwan's Monkey Fist Door. But what this man has accomplished during the decades he has lived in Taiwan go a lot further and deeper than Chinese martial arts. Where does this man really come from? What makes his skills so special compared to many other masters? Why is he one of the few Kung Fu masters who has also tested his skills in competitions? Before Jiang Yushan got into Kung Fu, he was already well versed in Taekwondo, kickboxing and Judo. He also taught these arts since the age of 16 and prepared his friends for competitions. Jiang Yushan also became acquainted with military service as a young man when he was recruited to West German Special Forces Recon. The background in military and street gangs of Berlin, together with the experience in multiple martial arts, had imprinted the requirement for practicality into Jiang Yushan's mind from early on. You need to have your head off the clouds and test your abilities. In fact, this is what authentic original Kung Fu was about as well, and this is what Jiang Yushan found in Taiwan. Nowadays he still teaches Kung Fu, MMA, grappling and other martial arts in his classes in the city of Tainan.
If you're military and you want to kill somebody silently, you stab it with the knife inside. You even can cry and shout and talk. The lungs penetrate, they will collapse. OK？ 对，对啊 ，OK， 这是另外一个，因为我们今天没有杀人，我们今天这样的。 pan, hey, ho, pan, okay, and 转，你看这里，游泳，你看孩子重量在他的身体上面，你看现在眼珠，现在 ，Hi, thank you， 这个我要做他打开他的手 ，OK， 抓你自己的手，1、2、3，你看我的肩膀，你看我的肩膀 ，Look at my shoulder only。 Okay, and look, I want to increase the pressure and finish. Okay? Come on. And go. Okay? So look, I block. I go. I'm here. What do you feel here?
My neck.
Your spine.
Oh, spine.
What is different? I take the vertebra.
Here.
Yeah. Maybe the next one. Yeah. Did you feel that?
I feel like this muscle here.
My bone?
Yeah.
If I put my body weight in, it will dislocate your vertebra.
Oh.
Okay? Yeah. So this is only because I use this.
You don't press on the beam, you press on like
The bone?
the bone, yeah.
Because I have not bone. Bone to bone.
Bone to bone.
Because this is our martial art.
Yeah, I know.
It's not for... Yeah. It's different. You can't pass out. I show you. Where is the small detail? Look at this. I hold. If I see my thumb, then I'm on the correct.
Okay, you need to see it.
Look at this. And then look at this.
Oh. I see. You like,
Look at this even. You see?
just pressure on here, like behind. That's the bone.
I use leverage. Come here and quiet. Very fast.你推一下这个，用另外一只手掌推，你看，啊，它这里，因为，拇指。In ancient time, when you face a monkey kung fu master, he will rip off your skin, he will fish hook your face or eye and rip off your ear, or even he will attack all the vital points. And of course, a spine break. A spine break would be look like this, like you grab, and this is how we release the Bajing. Yeah? You grab whatever kind of grip is for you comfortable, and with a dual sinking force, you can snap the spine. Like this. You need to step and break the spine.
How do you break the neck from there? It's like...
Did you see the body weight from you, and did you see the body weight from him?
Yeah, I could.
This is
Just crank it.
It's not cranking, it's you use his body weight to break his own neck. See that body weight? And when I do this,
So it drops on...
yeah, but when I drop, I immediately do this. This is how you use his body weight. Okay? The leg lock, the arm locks, and the body locks. This count into the body locks. Everything from the spine to the coccyx, yeah, complete the spine, we call body locks. Okay, so we don't say especially chokes and something. This we call it body locks. So the leg locks, the arm locks, and the body locks. And this is, look at this combination. And knee on the belly better. If you can pose the knee on the solar plexus, it will be much more effective. Yes. We lock it, and then we only put, and at the same time the shoulder, two shoulder blades
Together?
Yeah, look at it.
Like the bodybuilder.
Yeah, it's like this, and then you only use the muscle of the shoulder blades, and then your arms, they don't get sour so fast. You only lock it, and then you use the shoulder blades. If you only use the bicep muscle, 10-15 seconds, you go up to the stand up again, and you even can't. Yeah, you got putting on. One jaw, change leg. Senk die Zeit hier, make yourself long. So. And go down, push ups. Here. And two down, two. In. Up. 3, 4, 5, 15. 多少？低一点，把你身体变得很累，低一点，收低一点，多一点，往前多一点。平打，趴上去。
What is very telling about Master Jiang's abilities is how well he has integrated into Taiwanese society. His skills have opened doors into networks of all levels: military, police, politicians, business, and even the mafia. He was the combat instructor of Taiwan's Special Service Company for over a decade. Close quarter combat, tactical raid and high-risk entries were all part of his specialties. He also taught his Kung Fu to the Special Forces. Even though Jiang Yushan is now retired from the Special Forces, he still gets contacted for consultation purposes by the law enforcement and military. He has also worked as a bodyguard for multiple presidents of Taiwan and other high-profile officials. During our stay in 2019, we were able to witness one of these occasions, as Jiang Yushan and his team were asked to offer security services for the runner-up presidential candidate of that time.
请到后面这里来中间不要挡到中间相隔的地方不要挡到对，相隔的地方由于高票当选，拜直香。
我非常高兴看到你们来这里谢谢你们啦，大家加油啊！
This one is mine.
Yes, and these are all Monkey Kings.
They're all Monkey Kings, but this one was the
Su Wun Kong. Yeah.
In this Monkey King temple, they have every week they have this kind of we call this danki. A spirit comes from the Monkey King, and there is a medium, a person who will sit here and he will receive the spirit from the Monkey King.
Oh.
And then people, they are asking questions and asking blessings, or even children if they have some unbehavior. The parents, they lead their children into the Monkey King temple because the Monkey King will do some exorcism with the kid. So the children, they will behave good in the future.
Okay. And people have seen that it works. Like,
if it's not working, nobody will come.
Yeah.
And every Wednesday and Saturday, this is here full. Yeah? And you can see even some people, like me for example, when I was meditating here, yeah, that that I was meditating here, I was also doing my monkey kung fu here, and this called spiritual kung fu. And I was so deep involved into this kind of spiritual monkey kung fu that it goes through Southeast Asia. Southeast Asia, it was a very big news or report, incident or event that a foreign kung fu master can practice his monkey kung fu style in the temple. Of course, during my research in Chinese martial art, I have the opportunity to learn from first-class masters. Also a monkey kung fu master. He already passed away 2013 at the age of 93. And this was also my chance. Now I'm currently the mean monkey kung fu master here in Taiwan.
Mean.
The mean one. The main. I'm sorry. The main. Mean is no. Yeah, mean. I'm also mean guy. If somebody treat me no good. Yeah, I'm the current leader of the monkey school here in Taiwan. So other monkey kung fu schools like in Hong Kong, in Malaysia, in China, they all know me without really getting touch with me. Okay, but every monkey master know each other from hearing, from legends. But actually,
You're here around the news all the time.
yeah, actually, you just saw I was next to the president. They already call him president, and people they are asking for my advice, for my consultant, or even also they ask me to protect the president. And this is my position here in Taiwan. Okay, let's enjoy. The Hanuman boxing style is, they call this Moran Boran Muay. Muay Boran. Okay. Hanuman boxing. Okay. Hanuman wrestling. The Thai they have Hanuman boxing. The India they have Hanuman wrestling. It's really split because in India all the wrestlers they pray to the monkey god Sun Wukong. Hanuman. Hanuman. And the Thais, when they do their white crew, this looks like actually monkey style. When I do this, and if I do that, it's the same stuff.
Yeah, just this difference.
No, it's only because they have wearing the boxing clothes, and this is for fighting. Okay? All of this, and that, and this, and that, and that. Okay, and the claw. Yeah, that's why we have this and we have that. Look at this. Yeah, this is called Zanhou, warrior monkey. Okay, the version of Chinese Kung Fu for the hardened, only hardened. With this style, you can immediately go to fight.
Yeah, I can see.
Like when you know this form very well, you practice every day. You know how to deliver straight punches. You have the blocks here. When you fight, you have this block, like this. Yeah. Somebody give you a hook. You have this block, this is the traditional one. Because from here we can immediately also punch. Okay? The combination of this empty hand moves, mid-training, sparring, you can use it in a fight immediately because you have elbow, fist and knee strikes inside. This is the first small set. The next set involves some kicking techniques and different kinds of grab. Why we harden the movement? The monkey style is also the style who is toughening the bone. Okay? Or because it's a real Shaolin style, you need to have complete body armor. Huh? Okay? You must always need to be also protected. It's close fight. And that's why I want to touch here. And then you do this, then you do this. And you go from here, and when you're here already, you go from here. So you always have this kind of blocking hand.
The respected status of Master Jiang Yushan is based on his expertise in real combat, but he has also separated himself from the rest by attending Sanda, kickboxing and MMA competitions. There are many so-called masters whose only combat experience is pushing around their compliant students. Jiang Yushan has both won and lost, but most importantly he has put himself out there to test his kung fu and gained invaluable experience about the effectiveness of different martial arts styles. Having prowess in MMA, boxing or jiu-jitsu can help you tremendously in defending yourself if you ever get into a real fight. Yet real fighting is completely different from sports fighting, and so are the stakes. In sports fighting you fight for victory or money. In real fighting, you may be fighting for your life or the life of your close ones. In MMA, you know the exact time and place of the fight, you know who and how many opponents you fight, and so on. You need to have fighting ability and skill, but this alone isn't sufficient. The reality of unexpected life or death situations requires a mind that is not limited by man-made rule sets. Being aware of the vital points and other most vulnerable areas of the body becomes very useful when you need to quickly neutralize your opponent at any position. A lot of the devastating close-range Shiniba techniques start to make sense when you're scuffling in confined places. How long do you think your hands will last without boxing gloves and wraps? With hardened arms and legs, your ability to take and give damage increases substantially. Mindset training, like the controlled rage of 4 ends, becomes necessary when you need to handle your emotions in fight or flight situations and defend yourself out of instinct. Real Kung Fu is based on force-emitting principles, hardened limbs, and internal mind-body power cultivation. When you master these 3, you can use actual Kung Fu in your fighting. As you see, utilizing Kung Fu is not bound on odd and unorthodox looking striking techniques and poking the eyes, although these are part of it as well. The external techniques need to be mastered, but whether you're throwing a regular jab or a P-Chuan from 5-element fist, the principles and foundation remain the same and help you with every strike. We invite you to unlock your true fighting potential by mastering both the internal and external Kung Fu.
Hi guys, and good morning from Tainan. This is one of the many temple areas here. I wanted to come here to speak. There's actually some sort of exercise, maybe Kung Fu class. They're doing something with the sticks. Oh, there you can maybe see a little bit. I wanted to go to the yard, but I'm gonna stay here on the side a little bit. It's been a really incredible week in here again. Actually, one thing is really also peculiar here because this exercise, when I walk here, because I've walked that road quite many times that is over there, there's many these like old people who actually exercise there, and now that I've been training here, I actually recognize that they're doing some stuff from like Chinese medicine, some sort of like slapping, self-massage exercises and walking backwards and these things that I didn't actually recognize before. They looked very, foreign to me, but I'm starting to kind of get more and more familiar with this society and the culture here, which is really cool. But we've had like me and Samuel, we have crazy month. You know, this whole month we started from the China. We were in Shanghai, just seeing like this massive city and the massive crowds that were there. And then was this week-long, super intense Muay Thai camp, one of the most intense training that I've ever done in my life. 2 times workouts per day. And finally, we are here in Tainan, Taiwan, where we are to learn a little more about Kung Fu. So we were actually here like 1 year ago, almost like exactly 1 year ago, visiting the Taiwan's master of Monkey Kung Fu. And last time, this is funny because he said to us like, last time I tortured you so much, but you still come back. You know, it's just a joke, but there was a little bit of torture, but at the same time, there was something really incredible, like incredible knowledge that we got this time. And we felt like there was actually quite a lot more that we could also get. Like just we didn't get enough. Like the first time, the depth of knowledge in these Chinese training methods, the Kung Fu, the Qigong, the Chinese medicine is part of it. Actually, it goes so deep that it's like hard to even comprehend or believe. And like in this short period of time, we just get like this small grasp of the amount of knowledge that they have there. You know, it's like thousands and thousands of years old methods that they use, and methods and principles and philosophies and so on and so on. You know, so this week what we've been doing is, you know, we have some lessons with Hisham, who's the Monkey Kung Fu master. We've delved now more into with a little bit deeper their training. We also have been tasting out different exotic foods in here. we've had like this sort of great, nice tea ceremony. You probably have no idea actually how interesting the tea culture here is as well. I'm gonna go to there later. But so we've also just experienced, you know, the culture here, the city, as I said, and just noticing these different peculiar things here. And it's been actually like, you know, Hisham is a really great kind of also guy to just, you know, like show around the city, because he's been living here in Tainan for 20 years at the moment. And so, and he also, like, he knows the place. He's really integrated here because he basically he knows, you know, high level, because of his job as the military official and combat instructor. He knows like high level of these government officials here, and he, you know, he knows the special forces. He also because of this, he has to know also the little darker side, like the mafia here. Like he really is integrated in this place. And just like excuse me, one of the things here, you know, for example, we've been going to eat and we tried, for example, snake meat, which is really good, you know, but it was a little bit shocking to see these live snakes crawling in the cage, and from looking at that was like a little bit suspicious, but it was good food, you know. And also been trying like things like duck blood and pig ears and all this sort of stuff. But one of these things that Master is very, very fond about and very interested are the teas. He says like he's a real tea drinker, and so through him we actually got to know a little bit more about the tea culture here in Asia. I don't think it's just in Tainan, but you know, the whole Asia, like the tea culture is quite amazing, and you probably have no idea. Like it's sort of like we have this wine culture and like a whiskey culture in the Western countries where you know, people are like trying these different fancy brands that are super expensive. Well, here it's the tea, and in some sources they say that the tea culture is even more sophisticated and has even like more different categories and than the, you know, this wine and so on. And like actually, like a good example is 20 grams of a certain tea here. Just 20 grams can cost $28,000 US. Right. And I've heard this first time, I was like, what? And actually, what was the greatest thing here, so because the Master has a friend here who has this nice tea house, and so we go and have this sort of like a, it feels a little bit like ceremonial, because the way they like brew it here is it's in a interesting manner. It's hard to like even explain, but they, for example, you have all the cups there for the people, then you pour the tea in them, and the first brews, maybe 2 or 3 first brews, you pour them actually away, and after that you just start drinking it. And some of these teas will like cost maybe I don't know, $2,000 to $3,000 US per like 500 grams. And what can I say? They taste good. They're kind of this flourish, very strong taste actually as well, but like flourish, fruity, and very old, you know, as well. Like, would you believe like some of the best teas are like somewhere near 30 years old. These were, I think, around 10 years old that we tasted here. So we actually drink this tea like till 1 o'clock at night. I think I had a nice tea overdose and it was very hard to sleep the next day. But this was really an unforgettable night. Before actually the tea ceremony, we were eating with the Master in this really nice Japanese restaurant, tasting these different new sushis as well. Got my new favorite fish, the amberjack cho. You know, we needed to like dig a little bit to actually like get here and to do all this, but I think it's all worth it because we learned so amazing stuff, and there's a lot of amazing stuff also coming, you know, to our channel in the future. But until then, see you guys and stay strong.